I am still buying Bitcoin. I am stacking sats and I am chilling. Don't forget to do that second part, guys. It is very important. Take your mental health seriously. Stack sats and then chill. Don't stack sats and then panic. Stack sats and chill. That is what we say around here. Anyway, in today's video, I want to cover off with you some of the reasons why I am still stacking Bitcoin in spite of all the market craziness. And a lot of people are very fearful in the market right now. Me, I'm stacking sats, and I'll explain why in this video. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. If you like that topic, you like staying up to date with what is happening in the cryptocurrency markets, then a quick tap on the thumbs up button. Be super awesome. Thank you in advance for that. By the way, every single week my team and I make Wealth Mastery. This is a cryptocurrency investor report. We cover altcoin reviews, token sales, airdrops, technical analysis, step-by-step DeFi tutorials, looking at the opportunities that are available in this market right now. Because guess what? The market is still overflowing with different opportunities, yield farms, token sales, crazy stuff going on out there. You can sign up for free to the newsletter using the link down below in the description. Now let's go ahead and get into this topic. And yes, we are focusing on Bitcoin in this video. Look, I still have a big altcoin portfolio. I'm still dabbling in the occasional altcoin and token sale. However, a lot of my money right now is focused on Bitcoin. Long-term investment here, guys. Now, why am I stacking Bitcoin right now in spite of all the bearish vibes we were seeing in the market? Well, for one, we're still trading underneath the 200-day simple moving average, which historically has been a great time to add to your position. It's been a great accumulation time. Does that mean the price of Bitcoin is not going to go lower? Can always go lower. This is crypto, and we are in a very bearish period in the market right now, but accumulating at any point under this 200-day moving average is a good time. Fear obviously remains very high as well, as the old saying goes. When others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. Well, we are in the others are fearful time. So it's time to be greedy and, of course, add to our stacks. I think it's a great time to be buying long-term dollar cost averaging. Just to be clear, I'm not like going all in at once. I know there's some people out there that are waiting for like, okay, man, it's going to go down to 20K. I'm going to perfectly nail the bottom and go all in. If that's you, good luck. I wish you the best. Reality is, by the time we get down to, if we get down to 20K, as an example, when we get down there, that person that was hoping to buy at 20K probably is going to say, well, now we're going to go to 10K, and they're going to miss the bottom. Just DCA, man. Dollar cost average. Stack a little bit of sats. Every week, you're going to be fine in this market long term. Bitcoin is going to go, obviously, to the moon. The fundamentals of Bitcoin obviously have not changed either. It's still gold 2.0. It's still a digital store value. Still censorship resistant money. I mean, come on. Have you been paying attention for the last 2 years? Have you seen what's going on? We need censorship resistant money because the legacy money systems are getting hella censored. And of course, Bitcoin is the most secure computer network on the freaking planet. Super secure. It's hard to even fathom how much power is going into the Bitcoin network in terms of computing power, right? It's incredible. And of course, there's only ever 21 million Bitcoin ever. Scarce as heck, guys. There's not enough Bitcoin for the world's millionaires to own one Bitcoin. There's not enough Bitcoin for everybody in the world to own 0.1 Bitcoin. Not even close, in fact. Stack sats and chill. When you realize these statistics and the fundamentals, in spite of the price action, are still the same. They're still awesome. Number of holders of Bitcoin continues to grow with over 40 million non-zero addresses. That means there's 40 million Bitcoin addresses out there that have some Bitcoin in them. That means there's a lot of people out there with Bitcoin. Now, it doesn't represent 40 million people, just to be clear. This could be 20 million people, and some of them have multiple addresses and others just have one. But that's still a heck of a lot of Bitcoin addresses out there. The supply on exchanges for Bitcoin just keeps falling over time. We are literally in a peak Bitcoin era. In fact, the peak was here back in March 2022. I maintain the thesis that we will never see that much Bitcoin available for sale on exchanges ever again in history. It's only going to go down. Look at where the trend has been, down, 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 down. And even during all this market craziness, we're still trending down, albeit slower than we were before. We don't have a dramatic drop at the moment, but slow and steady. Bitcoin is being gobbled up, taken off exchanges, put into cold storage. It's happening. It's happening. Demand going up. Supply available to buy going down. In fact, we continue to see a large amount of accumulation right across a wide variety of different groups of people. Really, only the whales are not in heavy accumulation right now, but we see everybody from the people who have less than one Bitcoin. In fact, they're the biggest buyers of Bitcoin at this particular time. People rushing to try and get themselves onto the 1 BTC Golden Moon ticket. We see a lot of other addresses as well continuing to accumulate. The only ones who are, again, not mega accumulating are the super whales with over 10,000 Bitcoin. But that could simply be a situation where we see Bitcoin being broken off into smaller addresses. Mega whales no longer wanting to keep 10,000 Bitcoin or more sitting in addresses. It's a good reason for, security-wise to not do that. Another reason is that hodlers are hodling, which I think is an amazing thing in Bitcoin. 62% of the supply of Bitcoin has not moved in over a freaking year, man. That is absolute insanity. 62% of the total supply has not moved in over a year. And yeah, I know some of that is the lost Bitcoin that's gone under the waves of time, but not all of it. Every once in a while. In fact, just last week, we actually had somebody whose address had been dormant for 8 years move their Bitcoin, because that happens all the time. A lot of these OG guys, they're sitting on hundreds or thousands of Bitcoin, and they're just sitting there. They don't need to sell them. They don't want to move it anywhere. It's just chilling. And that 1 year hodl wave, we are now, of course, into March. That's a very impressive number, because that means that the buyers, the new buyers who came in October, November, December 2020, January, February, March 2021, when we were reaching those first round of new all-time highs. Those guys, a lot of them have capitulated, but there's also a good amount of that cohort that are still holding. It's an important thing to point out. The new money is not necessarily all paper-handed. We got a lot of diamond hand holders in here amongst the new entrants to the market. Look, at the end of the day, I'm a long-term investor in Bitcoin. I've stated that many, many times on the channel. I'm going to be holding my Bitcoin in the 2030s and beyond, probably. I believe that this is an asset that remains fundamentally undervalued when you compare it to the potential of the asset. Bitcoin is something that is going to go on to rival the market cap of gold. If we do, it's $550,000 per coin, by the way. $1 million Bitcoin, I believe, is likely. Again, supply and demand economics start coming into play here. We have Bitcoin halvings that keep coming, reducing the supply that miners inject into the market. In fact, by 2032, there's less than 1 Bitcoin per block being produced. That's crazy stuff. All you have to do is buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, be patient. The number does go up over time. And everyone's going to say, oh, well, this time it's different. It's just going to go down to zero. People have been saying Bitcoin's going to go to zero since the day it was created and has never done that. Has there been brutal corrections along the way? Oh, yeah. But it always goes up over time. And of course, we have soaring adoption, and we talk about that a lot here on the channel, so I'm not going to reiterate all of these things. But we have nation states adopting Bitcoin, we have banks adopting Bitcoin, we have corporations adopting Bitcoin, regular people rushing to Bitcoin like never before. And you see the economic insanity happening in the world. 3 billion more people are coming to the market by 2030. That is the current projection. And even if that projection is only a half right, that is incredible, because we went from $20,000 to $69,000 with 200 million new users coming into the market. What happens when we have 3 billion more users coming to the market? It's a lot of money sitting out on the sidelines ready to come into crypto. For all these reasons and more, I will continue to stack and hold Bitcoin. It's a long-term investment, and adding at these particular areas, it feels good, man. It feels good. Anyway, just my 2 Satoshis for the day. You will let me know what you think about buying Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging in at this particular time down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.